Hello, and welcome to Conscious Curiosities, where we unlock the wisdom of the universe which lies within us. I'm Maria Luz, your host, an astrologer, psychic medium, and hypnotist. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about the full moon, which happens on November 5th, and a couple of events leading up to that full moon. So, this full moon, as we know, the sun is in Scorpio, which means the full moon, which is in opposition, puts the moon at the very opposite side of the zodiac from Scorpio, which is Taurus. And Taurus is ruled by Venus. And today, as this episode releases, November 1st. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm releasing this on October 31st. Sorry, it's been a long day and I'm really tired. But on November 1st, Venus, who rules Taurus, where the full moon sits, Venus will be in the full phase, so opposite from asteroid Chiron in Aries. So Venus will be in Libra. That is one of her home signs, the other Taurus, as I mentioned. And Venus in Libra is very unruffled, I would say, doesn't want to have disturbances, likes to have the harmony and beauty and quality like around Venus. And Chiron is about our core wounding. So it's really this wound that we are unconscious or lies in our subconscious, but it is somewhat running our life because it's subconscious or unconscious. We're behaving according to this wound. So it's kind of the thing when you keep asking yourself, like, why did this happen to me again? Like, didn't I learn my lesson? Whether it's a relationship or a job, um, or something along those lines. And Chiron in Aries is very much about Aries is about the identity and our ability to go after what we want. And again, it's opposite because Venus is making an opposition to Chiron. And so it's a time to maybe see some details that haven't been apparent to us. And the same thing with the sun and the moon when they are in a full phase. It's not that you're seeing something brand new. It's just that it's completely lit up now. It's illuminated. So you can't deny that the thing isn't there anymore because it's in the full light. So sometimes these are just, like I said, things that have been puzzling you about yourself, things that in relationship, you maybe, because also Libra relationships. So maybe in relationships, you don't even notice anymore, but you have been in, say, a codependent relationship, or you've been in a very imbalanced relationship where the other person is always talking about themselves and you never get in a word edgewise, or they never like ask you how you're doing. It's always like they just start talking about themselves. Um, so, and again, it may be someone who has been in your life for a very long time, but then all of a sudden you can't deny what's going on. That's the full moon. That's the opposition of Venus to Chiron, exposing those relationship wounds. And again, Venus doesn't necessarily like that, but Venus is ruling that full moon. So it seems to me that Venus is on board, like knows the bigger mission that we are all here to accomplish, and we cannot do that if we're betraying ourselves, abandoning ourselves in relationship. And it also ties in with the full moon because Taurus is that sign where we gain this physical security. And with, again, Venus rules Taurus, it's also about our self worth, and the stability that kind of comes when we have both of those things, the physical security and our self worth. So I think it's highlighting the fact that we have to look at this holistically. That we can't really have tunnel vision when it comes to certain people, and just give them a pass, because we have to look at how that is really impacting our personal image of ourselves, how we see ourselves. So I think I will leave it at that. Apologize for being a little discombobulated tonight. There's been a lot of stuff going on, but I wanted to get this episode out on time. So that's my Pluto and Mercury conjunct in Virgo. Okay, I wish you a wonderful weekend, and we will talk again soon. Bye.